All right. Good evening, everybody. Um, let's see. Oh boy, yeah. Well, good morning, evening, nighttime, whatever you guys want to call it. Um, you guys, it seems like you're doing relatively okay. So yeah, so I'm sorry I didn't stream on Friday. I got home from work and I had a pressure induced migraine because I had my hair in a tight ponytail all day to keep it out of my head, out of my hair face, whatever it's called. Um, so I got home and then got a migraine. So that sucked. And then I was out of state again yesterday at my dad's cabin. And anyway, that was kind of a whole little bit of drama. So the toilet there, which if you guys know anything about toilets, this is kind of basic knowledge, is that they are supposed to be bolted to the floor. Yeah, the one at my grandparents' cabin was not, and so it was leaking. So we had to get new parts so we could bolt it to the floor, and then we had to go in and saw off some of the concrete because it wasn't even. Um, so yeah, it was a crazy day yesterday. So, and then I got home and I literally woke up at 7 o'clock this evening and I went to bed at 12. So I slept for about 18 hours straight today, if that tells you how dead and tired I was from this week. So it's been kind of crazy, but yeah, that's that. Okay, so this is the barn. I did kind of give you guys a picture of this in a post. But this is the barn. I did finally finish the roof. Um yeah, I just had enough energy. Yeah, sleeping definitely helped. So this is the finished kind of barn with the roof. I think it turned out pretty good. I finished the flooring. We also have a tack room and feed room that is somewhat set up now. So I have some blanket racks, item frames, saddle pad rack, saddle rack, bridle rack, that kind of thing, lead racks, and then I have all of our food stuff, along with a couple chests and a craft room. So we got that. All the gates are in now, so that's awesome. Um, so we just need to put matting and everything. Um, so I haven't been lazy. I haven't been lazy, I promise. I just didn't stream all this. But I have not been lazy, I swear. I also finished off most of the house. As you guys said, I don't know how I feel about it. Um, I mean, it looks decent. Obviously, it's not done. Like, we need to put pillars here and make the porch, the rest of the way. So we're not quite done there, but it is up. The stairs are at stores. Wow, stairs are here, so we have a whole upstairs here. We'll have to do and decorate at some point. So we'll get to it, but the roof is on at least. So um, Noah's there now, 5 in his nays. Aww, cute. Name the horse today. Yes, I do want to tame our horse today. For sure. I definitely think it's time. The one thing I do want to do though is I do want to get a pasture up and going first before we tame the horse, so we can just put the horse out in the pasture. And not have to deal with it. I also did some replanting the last time I was on here, so we have almost a full field of potatoes. We have a full field of carrots. We have a lot more beetroots, and then I've just been going through and planting alfalfa and that kind of thing. We also planted sugarcane, so we have that going as well, which is good. So I haven't been lazy. I've also been obviously breeding our animals, so we have quite a few cows, um, goats. I haven't bred any pigs, but we did actually have a wandering trader um come by that had some pigs, so it had this pig and this pig. So I went ahead and took those and added that to our pig pen. And then our chickens finally had all their babies. So we have lots and lots of chickens running around, which is good. So that's a good thing. Okay, get away from the gate. Thank you. So yeah, so we're doing pretty good. So we have been working on it. Um, did you know the horse is a horse? I did know that, in fact. Um, all right. 3 days, 4 kilograms. 4, like. All right. So anyway, so yeah, so today is gonna be we are gonna tame the horse today, and then we're also going to put in a pasture today. That's going to kind of be my goal. I did do some more mining the other day, as you can see. I did a little bit. We only have like a little iron, so we do need more iron, but I did do some mining, so we do have some bits and pieces for that as well. So that's good. So All right, we're just gonna make ourselves a couple shovels because we are gonna be terraforming a little bit. Girl, you rich. What? I'm glad you guys are having fun in the chat, so I'm just gonna let you guys at it. Chicks, I have to go take the ducks and goose out and then put the chicks. Oh, you're talking about the chickens. Okay. Nice. All right, so this is where I want to put the pasture. Obviously, we're going to have to fix the whole stone and everything and put dirt there, but for now, we're just going to kind of flatten this area out. So we're just going to work first by getting rid of the trees here. Oh, and there goes my axe. I should have thought about that beforehand. Oh, and there's a cow there that got stuck in there, apparently. Nice. I don't think horses eat stone. No, I don't think they do either. As awesome as that would be sometimes, but no, I don't think they do either, so. All right, well, let's go and make ourselves another axe. Real quick. I'll probably make myself a couple, actually, just to make my life a little easier. All right, there we go. But yeah, I put, for the love of everything that is good in this world. Okay, there we go. I did put our horse in this stall because I put mats in this one, and because it's still wild, I put it in a stall that still had grass, so. Well, we'll tame it eventually. 38 baby chicks. Wow, you guys have so many animals. I want chickens again so bad. Genetic animals mods, you helped a lot with that. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I helped you with that, yeah. It's a good one. I thought about switching to a different mod. It's like the realistic animals mod or something. And then like I switched to it on One World, and then I was like, I just don't like this one as much. So I didn't end up using that one anyway. So, but yeah, I think I'll just stick with the genetic animals mod personally. So, whoopsie daisies. Hello, nice to see you. You're new. Well, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy. So we just started off on this little we've got this Minecraft world going, so we're getting ready to make a new pasture. That's what we're doing. The sheep are so freaking cute. They are pretty cute. I call them goats because I feel like they look like goats, because goats usually are the ones that have horns, not sheep. I mean, sheep can have horns. Wow, I can't speak English. But I usually just call them goats because it just makes sense in my brain. You keep getting the loading screen. Well, that's not on my end. My end's been working fine, so I think that's just yours. No offense. I think you just kind of have crappy internet. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna get rid of some of these trees here, if that's what you can call them. I mean, I just think they're bushes because you were a small YouTuber. Yeah, for right now. Honestly, though, like, and I've said this before. I prefer being small over having like thousands and thousands of subscribers. Would it be cool to get there one day? Yeah, but like I prefer being small over being huge because I get to have a little bit more one-on-one connections with people than just like trying to talk to thousands of people at once. So I prefer being a little smaller. Just our small community stuff. Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. Oh, well, there goes the shovel. Nice. All right. I mean, I'm doing pretty good though. You know, I mean, I'm at like 186, 187, I think, right now. So I mean, like, you know, I don't think I'm like too small. I mean, you know, I don't think it's too bad. So it's not too bad, I don't think. Here's that the entire and the cinemas has been since it's been released. Backrooms movie? I've never heard of that. You'll have to tell me what it's what blah, 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 blah. Wow. What it's about. What it is about. Okay, well, we've got monsters. But I also just like want to work through the night because is that what I think it is? Guys, look what I found. We have an Enderman. Okay. Oh crap, now we've got a skeleton. Shoot. Frick me. Frick me. Run, 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 run. Run. Run, run, run away, baby. Whatever that song is. Holy mobs! Why are there so many mobs in front of my house? Holy crap! Oh, help. Oh, help. Okay. Sheesh. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. We had a witch and like 5 creepers and like 16 skeletons. Jeez Louise, y'all. Too much. Too much. Gotta go. Sorry that I can't explain. Sounds good. Come back and do it whenever you can. I've gotten to watch Harry Potter. Oh no! Don't watch the movies first. Read the books first. Read the books first. Read the books first. The books are so much better than the movies. I don't have the books. I will give you money to buy the books. Like, that's how serious I am about this. Like, I will give you money to buy the books. That's how passionate I am about this. Yes! Yes, I'm that desperate. Girl, I'm literally reading the Harry Potter books to my boyfriend. Like I'm reading them to him, and that's, if you know the Harry Potter books, you know that's a lot of reading, and we're not even through the first book yet. So yes, I am that desperate, and yes, I'm that crazy. Yes, I am. The books are so much better than the movies. And like even if like you watch the movies first and then you read the books, like you're going to be so disappointed. Like the movies are not bad, don't get me wrong. Like they're not horrible, but they miss out on so much in the books. It's sad how much that you miss out on in the movies. I'm awful at reading, so I'm not a fan of reading hard copies. Yeah. Well, then read the audiobooks. I can send you the channel that I've actually been listening to the Harry Potter books through, because I've actually been going back through them again since I've been reading them to my boyfriend. I've been going back through them on my own. So I can actually like send you the channel of the guy who does the audiobooks so you can listen to them if you want. So I can totally do that as well if you're better with audiobooks than you are with reading physical books, which is funny because I'm actually better at reading physical books than I am with audiobooks, but I know not everybody's that way. So if you need me to give you the guy for the audiobooks, I can. It's false. Sure, send it to me. Yay! I'm like a little kid on Christmas. Yes, I will send you the channel. You'll like him, I think. And the books are so good. The books are so freaking good. Oh my gosh. All right. Alrighty. I will tell you guys, in this world, I'm not gonna make the pastures quite as big, as, like, in my previous worlds. Although, I will say, like, our last world that we did, the pastures were actually a decent size. So, I'll probably do, like, that kinda size or maybe a little smaller, because the horses just don't use that much of the room, so it's cold outside. Oh my gosh, you should have seen me yesterday when I was up at my, grandparents' cabin. It was raining all day long up there. So I was drenched. Like my shoes are still wet. I was driving me and my dad home and I literally just had to take my shoes off so I could let like my shoes and my socks dry while I was driving home. It kind of sucked. So, like I'm really glad for the rain because like where I live in the state over, it's been really really dry cuz we had a really dry winter. So we need the rain really badly, but it was for the projecting we were doing, it was mildly inconvenient. The Earth, yeah, exactly, yeah. Any major movies? I would say Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Those are classics from Tolkien. You don't need to read the books for those. I mean, if you can, you can. Specifically Lord of the Rings, I feel like you need to read the book for that one at some point because the book does have a lot more than the movies do, but the movies are absolutely fantastic. So I've never heard of either of those. Shame on you. Yeah, no. Yeah, those are the other 2. Those are kind of like just normal classics. So I would go through The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings movies. If you want to read the books, kind of whatever on that. The Hobbit book you really don't need to read because the Hobbit movies are like pretty similar to the book. In fact, I would almost say the books are better. The movie is better than the book, which that's not something you get to say very often usually, because usually most books are better than movie adaptations. But so Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, and then I would go through all of the Marvel movies up to Avengers Endgame if you haven't seen those. And then past that, you don't need to worry. If you want to watch any of the other Marvel movies, you can. But Marvel, in my opinion, has gone downhill spectacularly since Endgame. So go bye bye. Thank you. It should rain on the one day you're at the college. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's rained here the last like 2 to 3 days, so it's been nice though. We've needed the moisture so badly. So, cuz where I live it's kind of a desert, so any rain we can get is a blessing. Cuz in hunger is the fight for throne in English. Okay. So that's anyway, those are the movies I would like suggest. So yeah, Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and then the Marvel movies up to Endgame. Some rain clouds. Please do. Our state needs it so bad. We're really struggling. We're going to have some drought issues here if we don't get some more water cuz we just did not get a good winter and we just did not get the snow that we needed because usually a lot of our water comes from the snowpack that comes during the winter and we just did not get enough. We just did not get enough this year, so we desperately need the water. Well, it is almost winter because the water is starting to freeze up here. So we've definitely. I'm glad we at least kind of like got the barn done before winter hit because, yeah. Okay. Whoops. Feel free to have some rain clouds. Yeah, we need it. We need it really bad. I mean, I will say it kind of sucks in one sense because I was working, like I said, on Friday, and it was raining while I was working. And by the time I got home, like I was drenched because, like, I deliver food to people, so I kept having to get out of my car. So I was like drenched by the time I was done. I was like, I just want to go home and like snuggle up in a blanket with hot chocolate and cry. By the time I got home. So it's the funniest. Nice. Uh yeah, the rain's been good though. It just makes my work a little bit more inconvenient, a little bit more difficult, but we definitely need the water out here in the western United States. So pray for rain and hope for rain because we need it so bad. And it's really sucky too because, like, in the city that I live in, they keep building new houses, and it's really annoying because we don't have we just don't have enough water unless we have a really good year. We don't have enough water for everybody, and so it's like these developers keep building houses, and then they're complaining about not having the resources and enough water, and it's like, well, yeah, no, duh. I mean, you kind of did that to yourself. So there's a lot of people in my city who are not thrilled with the city planners right now for that reason, which I gotta say, I'm not exactly thrilled with them either because they keep building houses. And it's like, you guys don't have the water resources and we don't have the infrastructure. Okay. Like we live in I live in a small town. Okay. We don't have the resources for all this. And you guys keep building anyway. It's kind of dumb. So eventually they're going to have to stop because we just don't have enough for that right now. Unless they make some major changes. What if you worked on a scooter instead of a car in the rain? Oh, that would suck so bad. Absolutely not. School today because my mom did not believe my liver got a heart attack. Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Oh. Y'all are entertaining. All right, there we go. Can I please just get through this gosh dang door? Thank you. Oh no, I don't need to hear the Small World song. Okay, I'm going to Disneyland in 2 weeks. All right, trust me, I'm gonna hear plenty of that in a couple weeks. I don't need to hear any more of it right now. It is a catchy song though. I'll give it that. Man, I'm so excited for that trip. What the H is that song? You don't know it's a Small World? Oh, man. That's just sad. That is depressing. Do you have a child? Yeah, exactly. Not to be rude, but yeah. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Look it up and listen to it. I would say it's a pretty universal. Oh, great. Oh, great. We've got company. We've got unwanted company. And Gary and I rewatch the same 3 movies. Well, you need to spread out a little. Sheesh. Pop goes the weasel. Okay, anyway. Sorry. I don't know why I'm singing that, but I just did. It's fine. It's been a long week. I don't know if y'all can tell. My brother has never ever been. Disneyland, yeah, it's definitely like worth going to like at least once. I used to live in California, so we used to have season passes, so I used to go all the time. But I don't live in California anymore, so but we still go once a year as like a fun annual trip. So it's the highlight of my year usually. It's going to Disneyland. I've never been there. It's fun. Even when you're older, like even when you're my age, like Disneyland is still fun. I was talking to my dad about that yesterday, and I was like, a lot of theme parks, I feel like they're kind of either meant for older kids or they're meant for little kids. And I feel like Disneyland has the perfect mix of both because like it's got the little kiddie rides for little kids, but it's even the kiddie rides are fun for older adults or like older kids too. I feel like Disney was just perfect that way, in my opinion. So, I don't know. You guys can disagree with me, but that's my opinion. Anyway. It's definitely, I feel like, worth going at least once in your life. Let's see, Chris, you're in Hungary. So, probably the closest Disneyland to you would be Disneyland Paris, because they do have one in Paris. They have the California, and then they have Florida, and then they have Tokyo, and then they have Paris. I believe those are like the 4 Disneyland locations, I believe. So I think the closest one to you would be Paris, would be the Paris Disneyland, which I would love to go to one day. I've heard that one's awesome. You went to the Florida one? Yeah. Which park did you go to? Because I know they've got like the normal Disneyland park, and then they have like, oh gosh, it's been so long. I've been to the Orlando one once, and that one was like a really long time ago. So, because I know they have like Disneyland Park, and then they have the normal one. Okay, get on a flight since he has a risk of getting a heart attack outside the country. Oh, okay, interesting. What condition does your dad have that would give him a heart attack? Because my dad has some of that too. I mean, I don't think it's quite as bad as your dad, but he does have something like that if he's not careful with his stress management. You don't know? Okay. There's a lot of medical stuff that way, so it's hard to ever know. I know that sometimes, like, if I have to go to the doctor and they'll give me a medication, and I'm like, how the heck do you even pronounce this? And even more crazy, how the heck do they come up with the names? I'm like, you look at some names on medications, and you're like, how the good lord do they come up with stuff like that? Nick Jr., the TV channel. I do remember that. Me and my brother used to watch Phineas and Ferb every Saturday morning when I was a kid. All right, we're really close. Just a little bit more. Nice. All right, we've got that cleared out. So I think it's mostly just going to be laying dirt down more than getting rid of dirt. And treehouse. I don't think I ever heard of that one. But I used to watch Phineas and Ferb with my brother. My parents didn't really let me watch TV as a kid. So I didn't get to do a whole ton of that when I was a kid, too much. I didn't really start watching TV or was allowed to watch TV until I was like 13 or 14. And that was because my older brother was like, she's gonna like get bullied at school if she doesn't know what a lot of this stuff is. So that's when he got me into like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and Marvel. A couple other things too, so never seen Treehouse. No, I don't think so. I don't believe I have. I'm still kind of catching up on movies, to be frank. Like, there's still a lot of Disney movies, like some of the older ones I haven't watched. So I'm still even catching up on that. Like, obviously, I've seen all the classics, like Cinderella and that kind of thing, but there's some of like the other ones I haven't watched. Like, I haven't watched Monsters Inc. And let's see, I don't know. There's a few others that I haven't watched. So, stuff with Justin Bieber, no. I never thought Justin Bieber was that good looking, to be frank. So no, I never had a crush on Justin Bieber. He's not that good looking in my opinion. He's just not my type. It's the same thing with if you know who Tom Holland is. A lot of people think Tom Holland is attractive, and I'm sitting there going, "What?" So, uh, Tom Holland. He's one of the guys who played Spider-Man for Marvel. So there's three Spider-Mans. There's Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. So, okay, there we go. All right, we've got an area for a pasture now. I'll definitely want to use more of the dirt just to bring some of this out a little bit wider, but we've got pretty good land mass here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use a little bit more of the dirt since we have it without watching the others. Snow White is awesome. Yeah, she does. She does. That one was one of the first Disney movies that ever came out too. That was one of the very first ones that came out. It's always a good classic, even though like animation I guess wasn't as good back then. Like it is still such a good movie. So I miss the good old Disney days. They were so good back then. Have you seen Wish? I have not. I have not. I heard I again, I don't watch a lot of the newer Disney stuff cuz a lot of the newer stuff isn't as good in my opinion. So I have not seen it. No, I have not. I heard it was okay. I don't know. It probably just wasn't my cup of tea. Oh, Snow White, she's a singer. Oh, okay. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. There's just a lot of like of the newer Disney stuff that a lot of people don't like, And so a lot of people have a lot of distrust in like Disney film studios now, which is understandable. I have a problem with them too, to be frank. So it's just not as good as it used to be. But I mean, I'm not saying like all of their newer stuff is bad. Like Zootopia 2, that one they actually did pretty good on. I was actually really surprised. I was a little bit nervous when I went and saw it in theaters cuz the newer Disney stuff I don't feel like is as good, but they actually did a really good job on that one. I was pleasantly surprised. So, I definitely wasn't mad about that one. Even reaction YouTubers, yeah, exactly, yeah. There's just again, like, a lot of people just do not like, Disney as much anymore, which is completely fair. There's a lot of people that just don't like the newer Disney, which again, is fair. I don't particularly like them either. So, the main problem I have with, like, Disney right now is it feels like they're just trying to do stuff for the money, so they keep coming out with, like, sequels to stuff that don't need sequels. Like Toy Story, like, they came out with, like, 6, and then I think there's rumored to be a 7th one, and it's because they just can't come up with any original ideas, and it's like, "Guys, like, you ended the story, like, 3 movies ago. Like, what are you doing?" It's the same thing with Cars. They're coming out with another Cars sequel, and I'm like, "You guys ended off that story 2 movies ago. Like, what are you doing?" The nice cat betraying Nick and Judy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Honestly, like, that one did kinda shock me a little bit because I was like, cause like, I like, usually with Disney's, like, if they do plot twists like that, usually you can see them coming, but I didn't see that one coming as much, at least not in the way it happened. Like, I suspected there would be some sort of betrayal from him, but I didn't expect it to be quite that sinister, I'm not even gonna lie. I think them bringing back in, Mayor Bellwether, though, that one was that was funny, that was a good callback to the first movie, I thoroughly enjoyed that, actually. That made me laugh. That was fun. And all the kinda, like, dirty jokes they threw in that movie too, you know? Like, I feel like Disney always does like that, Disney movies, that's always kind of their thing, like, they'll always kind of throw dirty jokes in there, but, like, I feel like they were really pushing those dirty jokes that movie. It was hilarious, I thought it was great. The Princess and the Frog, yes, I love The Princess and the Frog. One of the best movies they came out with, I feel like, in my opinion anyway. That was a good movie. That was the perfect, I feel like, combination of, like, you can have a woman who's independent and who can work, but, she can still love a man, you know? That movie was a really good movie. I really like Princess and the Frog. I've seen it once when I was 2. And you should definitely watch it again. I feel like it hits harder when you're older. Like, I don't feel I like, cause like, all the older Disney movies, like, they had kind of, like, a message, and I feel like The Princess and the Frog one, you don't really get that one until you're a little bit older. And so, honestly, like, I would suggest you rewatch it again because it's a good one. Oh, where the heck did that come from? A drown just threw a trident at me, and I don't even see him. What the heckle? Okay, well, cool. Whatever, I guess. Somebody's having a bad day. Alright, sorry, I'm not watching the chat right now. I'm trying to focus on laying this dirt down so I can get as much of this done as possible before we have um, monster issues. Okay. Ah, I missed one. Gosh dang it. Okay. I'll just go this way. I did it again. Okay, there we go. Now we can run back inside. Okay, sorry, what were you guys saying? Okay, ducks and gooses outside. Awesome. Have you seen Francis the Frog? This is very important. Have you ever been the Duck Story music video? I don't think I have, no. So many sense that to me, man, running the stand. Oh, I have heard that one. Yeah, I have. I have seen that one. Yes, I have. Yeah, sorry, that took me a second. Gosh dang it, get inside. Jeez Louise. It's raining. Oh no, not again. We have a creeper outside my door. Noise. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of some of this crap here so we can move on a little bit later. Alright, take that. Flowers. Okay. Got a little thing to go. That's the wrong chest. There we go. Goodness gracious. Where'd I put the gunpowder? There it is. Okay. Seeds. Seeds. Okay. Those go there. Timothy. Okay, we've got some more meat, which is always a good thing. Some leather. Apples. Okay, now we need to get rid of the wood. Saplings, dirt, grass. I'll just throw that away at some point, and then wool. Okay, awesome. And we'll turn that into string, and we can put that away. Oh, you guys, we have our first snow. It's snow. You have enough seeds there. Oh, yeah. Guys, look, it snowed. We have our first snow at day 75. Look. Snow. Oh, hello. Oh, and now we've got a creeper. Okay, nice. All right. I think he's gonna get wet at 50 animals by yourself for the first time. Oh, y'all are funny. All right, more spiders. Ah. Jeez, that was a hard spider to kill. Good lord. All right, there we go. We try. Y'all are fun. All right. Okay, so I think we've got a good enough area here. Well, I mean, I'll expand it more because I'm gonna want like 2 or 3 pastures. But I think this is a decently good sized area, don't you think? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm just gonna use up the rest of the stack of dirt. I'm not gonna keep expand. Well, not yet. I'm not gonna keep expanding it, but I'm just gonna use the rest of the dirt I have because we might as well, right? Oops. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think this is a big enough area for now. I might need to expand more that way, but I think we've got a good enough area right here. So, okay, so we're gonna need to make a pasture. Dock on the water. I probably will do that. I probably will. I want to get this pasture in and kind of get that going first, but yes, we will definitely do that. Okay. Okay. So I want a pathway here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works. And then I want it on row. So this is okay. 30. So I want it to be right here. Okay. There we go. That's the start. I think. Right. No, it needs to be 1 over. No, it needs to be right here. Nope. Just kidding. I can't count. I can't count. Hang on. Right here. Right there. There we go. Corner. Ha 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 ha. 6, 7. Oh no, absolutely not. Do not. I don't want to hear it. Okay, there we go. All right, there's the corner of one of our pastures. So we just need an infinite amount of fencing. So I stopped myself. Well, thank you. You saved my ears from torture. All right, let's go put this stuff away, and then we've got fences to make. And quite a few at that. Also, I think we do have enough bones to get ourselves a dog here. What the heckle? We do have enough bones to get ourselves a dog here. Another dog that I sadly forgot about the one time. Not just yours. All right, fencing. Fence. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't speak English. All right. Oh, a dog that yowls. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, I'm gonna do better about it this time, okay? I promise. I'm not gonna lose the dog this time. I promise. English woman. No. No, no, no. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That was only the 30th time. Wow. You guys are roasting me today. Good lord. What brought this on? Jeez. Man. What's got all your guys' things stuck in a whatever, I can't speak English. Goodness gracious. We're savage state. Yeah, no kidding. My word. Jeez. Can't get a word in. Good lord. 7:99:30. Okay. 9:30. Okay, there we go. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. Don't mind me. Sheesh. Man, y'all are kicking my booty today. What did I do to deserve this? I come on here, with my time so I can stream to make you guys happy, and this is how you repay me? Jeez. Even though you did nothing. Exactly! At least you guys have a conscience most of the time. Goodness gracious. Man. What did I ever do to you? Been nothing but kind. At least I think so. Sheesh. Y'all are fun. Okay, that line up? Yep, it does. Perfect. You're completely ancient, but... Okay, you know what? You know what? You know what? Frick that. Ugh. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I was playing Minecraft with my boyfriend the other day, and I killed him because he was making fun of me. Yeah, it was all funny, like it wasn't, we were actually mad at each other, but yeah, I killed him, and he came back and killed me like 20 times after that. Because he killed me and then he stole my stuff and then he just kept killing me over and over and over again. So, if that gives you guys any satisfaction. I was laughing so hard. 31 chicks. Oh. It was funny though. I deeply enjoyed that. I was laughing so hard. I was crying. It was great because I was trying to run from him and he just kept killing me and then I just like spawned back and it was great. Vengeance shall be yours. Exactly. Well, I mean, it was my fault. I did poke the bear, so to speak, but it was funny. It was great. I deeply enjoyed that. It's hilarious. He was laughing too. He was laughing really hard too. It was great. I love my boyfriend. He's awesome. I love my boyfriend. He's great. All right. Okay, is this? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I love my boyfriend. He's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One more. And then that's where the gates will be. Awesome. You would never do that. No, 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 never. Absolutely not. I'm totally not a menace. Absolutely not. All right, 1, 2, 3. So we'll start the other pasture gate right here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. That'll be the entrance for the other pasture. And then we're just gonna 2, 3, do all the way down. It's killing me not to. I didn't even count out loud that time, and I did that on purpose. Jeez. Man, I can't win with y'all. Ooh. I cannot win, apparently. Ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Pastures. We just need gates. Why do you make me suffer? Hey, it's not my fault. You know that words I shouldn't say. Brain rot. It is redonkulous. It is indeed. Very much so. All right, there we go. Hallelujah. All right, so we have a pasture. We just need gates, and for gates we need iron, and iron is something we do not have at the moment. So we're definitely gonna have to do that. Oh, my boyfriend texted me. Speaking of that. Okay. I love how you guys are taking up my language now. Okay, we have pastures. So we do have pastures now. We just need gates. So oh man, y'all are funny. All right, so we need iron. That's our big thing is we need iron. Girl, I was born with this language. That's fair. That is fair. All right, so we need to go mining because we need iron desperately because we do not have any at the moment. So, we're going to go down and go mining a little bit, I think. Unless I left, did I leave any? I did. I have 4 more iron nuggets. Wow. Just wow. Technically, actually, that is enough to make 2 gates. So, actually, never mind. We're going to do that. We're going to put our horse out and we're going to, well, no, actually, never mind. We will, actually, no, yes, we will do that. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I saying? I don't know. Frick my life. Okay, there we go. We have gates. Fantastic. We're still going to have to go down and go mining, though, so. But we do have 2 gates, though, so we can tame our horse finally. Hello! Sarcasm language, you guys, by the way, my gossip. That's fair, though. That's fair, though. I was born with that, too. I just didn't, I didn't really, like, take advantage of that until I got older, until I was, like, in middle school, and then, like, I was, like, I think one of the most savage people in my middle school, and they all knew it, too. No one knows what you're saying. I was an absolute menace in middle school. I mean, I still am, to be fair, but I was an absolute menace to society. I still am. Let's be real. All right. Are we ready to tame our horse here now that he's been sitting here forever cooped up in a stall. So it is time. It is time. Yes, that's quoting the Lion King. You said I could name it. Yes, you are all good to name it. Menace to society. I am a menace to society. I definitely am. If you get to know me a little bit more personally, you'll figure that out real fast. All right, let's tame this baby. It's got good health too. Ow. Okay, I know you're mad at me because you've been cooped up in a stall. Okay, it is a mare. It is a mare. We have a mare. It is a girl. So this is a girl. So Abby, pick a good one. So I think this is like a black. I think it's black, like a black and gray, like Appaloosa. I would say is what this is. It's really pretty though. Okay, let me think. Yeah, you're gonna need to definitely do some thinking on that one. It's got a really pretty pattern though. I'm quite happy with that parent. Gray and black. Yeah, that's what it meant. Yeah, thank you. Sheesh. Gray and black, white and black, same thing. Close enough. I mean, gray is literally just white with a. Anyway, I'll stop talking now so I don't make myself look more like an idiot. More than I already am, but that's beside the point. Cookie, because it looks like a chocolate chip cookie. It does look like a cookie, huh? Yeah, it does kind of look like a cookie. All right, well, that's her name, so that's Cookie. We'll eventually get a name tag. We'll get a name tag eventually. For now, though, we definitely need to go mining ASAP because where the heck? Okay, there it is. I was like, where the heck is my waypoint? Because I think I got us all the way down to -55, which is like the most common spawn for diamonds. So, what am I doing? I need pickaxes. My brother. What am I doing? I'm dying. That's what I'm doing. No, just kidding. Okay. It's been a week. Can I name the second one? Yes, you may. When that happens, who the heck knows? What is the thing at the bottom right? I don't know. I think it's like the thing for like the camera, like where the camera's supposed to be, but I don't have a camera on this laptop, so I think that's what it is. I don't know though. I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried, but I don't know how to get rid of it. So, I've looked into it, but I don't know how to get rid of it. So, if you figure out how to get rid of it, please let me know because I would love to get rid of it because it does bug me. But I think it's the camera. I think it's the like face camera or whatever, but I just don't know how to get rid of it. Yeah, we've been trying to go. I don't know how to get rid of it, but it's all right. Okay, so yes, I did work quite a bit on this mine for a while here. So I think we're at -55 now, so are you on Streamlabs? No, I just use it through YouTube. I don't have a streaming platform yet. I want to get one and I need to get one. I just haven't done so. Yeah, we're at -55. I've just been lazy about it. So, okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, I already got that down. Okay. So we're just gonna mine for a little while. Beautiful person, we just see a black screen. Okay, but like I'm really not that good looking, I promise. I'm really not that good looking. At least not in my opinion. But I mean that's what every girl says, to be frank. And if you tell me I'm wrong, I know you're lying. Streamlabs is free and I think it'll fix it. Okay. I'll definitely look into that then. I think I look hideous. I think every girl thinks that. Let's be frank here. And you know she turns out to be the American Supermodel. No! True. I mean, like, okay, if you want to know what I look like, and I mean, like, for those who know for those who have my Discord, like, you've seen an actual picture of me. I think it's like a black and white, so you can't really totally tell. But I'm basically like the stereotypical Russian looks wise. So I'm the stereotypical blue eyes, blonde hair, blue eyes. That's basically what I am. Um, my hair is kind of more of a dirty, like strawberry blonde, but I am the stereotypical like Russian girl. So 2, 3, 4. So blonde hair, blue eyes. That's basically me. Okay, you guys made me lose count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9, 10. Redhead plus blonde. I'm not quite a redhead. Redhead plus blonde. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I am. I do the bottom of my hair is kind of like a brown copper color, and that's because I dyed it black a couple years ago. And then I've just been growing it out ever since. So like the bottom of my hair is kind of like a copperish brown. But besides that, I'm basically just kind of like a strawberry blonde, basically. Light or dark, because yeah. Brown hair that are dark but curly. Okay, yeah, I have pin straight hair, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. All right. Curly hair is so annoying. I've heard that from a lot of people. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. While I'm asleep, even when I wash it and dry and comb it out, it stays straight. Okay, so you probably have wavy hair, is what you have then, probably. I definitely have pin straight hair. It's really funny about the whole hair thing because like there's a lot of girls that have curly hair that are like, I wish I had straight hair. I don't like having curly hair. And then like there's a lot of people with straight hair that are like, I wish I had curly hair. I'm not one of them, by the way. I think having straight hair is a blessing. Especially with how long my hair is. Like I feel like it makes up for it in that because my hair is pretty dang long. So it's down to the bottom of my butt. So I have pretty dang long hair. So easier than with straight hair. Yeah, it does. It sure does. The universe can never win. No, I guess not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. Perfect. All right. Yeah, my sister was the same when she started to go. Her hair all fell out and was bald. Oh, is Mango with you? She is not. She is in the garage currently. She's in the garage on top of her little shelf that she likes to be up on. So she's up there presiding. How dare she leave you? Well, no, I'm sure if I went out to the garage and called her, she'd probably want to come up with me, but she's just chilling in the garage right now, so she's all right. Your goose's name is Mango? Nice. Mango's a good name. My cat got the name Mango because she's got a little mango patch on her head, a little mango colored patch on her head. That's where she got her name from. She's fun. She's a good cat. She's sassy like her mama, but she's a good kitty. Like 5 times and it keeps getting deleted by YouTube. I don't know why. Oh, weird. Let's see. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't think it's anything on my end, so I don't know why that's. I don't know why that. Blah, blah. I don't know why chat's being a pain. Sorry. I was wondering where you went too. I was like, I haven't heard from her in a second. That's kind of funny. Alright. Let's hope we can find some iron. 25 minutes. Oh, yeah, until you have to go to school, huh? Yeah. Let's see, what time is it here? We're an hour in, exactly. Nice. My bully once pulled your hair out. Ow. That sucks, I'm sorry. I didn't get bullied too much in middle school. I mean, I did, like, a little bit. I think everybody gets bullied a little bit in middle school, but I didn't get bullied too bad. It was mostly because people were scared of me. So they didn't even have the gut to, but I did get bullied a little. You got school tomorrow. I'm so sorry. In my earlier stream, yeah. The only thing I got bullied about in middle school was my acne, which I think everybody kind of gets made fun of that in middle school, but that was like the only thing I really got made fun of in middle school. And I didn't really care either. So, that was the only thing I ever got bullied about in middle school. Besides just people calling me that I was mean, which I certainly could be if I needed to be. I was only mean to people who deserved it. Every single school I've been in. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah. You just kind of have to learn to just not care. You want to know why? Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why? I probably would have gotten bullied more in middle school, but people were too scared of me to do so. So I'm very sensitive. Yeah, I mean it's not a bad thing to be sensitive, but I also feel like you kind of have to learn who to be sensitive with, if that makes sense. So it's like with my boyfriend, I'm very sensitive, but like with a lot of other things, I'm not. What happened with my brother? Yeah, see, like that makes sense. For me, it depends. For me, it depends on the person, on who I'm sensitive with. Like my parents, my mother specifically, not really, but my boyfriend, I'll be a lot more sensitive with because I feel safe with him. Yeah, in middle school, I just didn't get bullied a lot because people were too scared to bully me. So, and also because they knew I didn't give a shit. So, sorry for swearing, but that's just the fact of the matter. They just knew I didn't give a crap. In fact, I would probably just compliment them back, and that scared them more than anything else. They'd say something and be like, "Oh, thank you. I love your dress too." At least you aren't as bad as my brothers. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of how I was. They're like, "No case." I know, because usually I get a good amount of caves around here, but I have not on this save. It's kind of weird. Yes, I did. Why do you not get bullied? I did respond to that earlier. Yes. Yes, I did see what you typed in there. Yep, I did. All right. I'm just going to leave the redstone because I don't want to use my iron pickaxe right now, so we're just going to move on to the other side. I have a question. All right, you can ask your question once I answer what Chris is going to say. You can ask your question. It's dark. Oops. Oh, for goodness sake. Have I mentioned how much I don't like gravel? I also forgot I had a shovel this whole time. Whoops. Oopsie daisies. Alright. To open the mini map like in full screen. I believe there is. I just don't know how to do it. I'm sure there's like a hot key for it. I just don't know what that hotkey is. So I just haven't. I've been too lazy to look it up, to be frank. So yes, there probably is. I'm just too lazy to find it. Well, that ain't helpful. I know, I know, I know, I know. It's not. I just, yeah, I know. It's fine. It's chill. It's all good. It's all good. Uh, I think there is a key for it because I think I accidentally actually hit it. Oh, YouTube took it down. Oh, I thought you knew everything. I never admitted to that. I never said I knew anything or everything. No, too humble for that. Most of the time, more often than not. No, I'm way too humble for that. I'm not dumb, but I'm not, you know. No. Jeez. Thinking I'm a cocky bastard. Nah, absolutely not. There's none of that from me. I can send in the private if you want. Yeah, go ahead. You can send it in private. Bullying me when older brothers figures out. It will be hurt badly. Yeah, for me, I just protected myself a lot of the time. People knew not to mess with me because they knew that they were gonna absolutely get freaking hammered if they did. So, and like now, like nobody dares mess with me either, just because I've got my boyfriend by my side. He's not gonna let anything happen to me either. YouTuber genius who knows everything. No, 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 no! Don't you dare put that expectation on me. No, I refuse. I refuse flat out. Absolutely not. I refuse. If that's what you expect of me, go to somebody else. Because that's not going to be me. Man. Really? Yes. No, it was funny. Speaking of that, my one of my friends called me the other day. It was actually when you and me talked, Abby. It was like right before. It was like an hour and a half before me and you called when I was at work, and she called me because her ex boyfriend, um, who she had a kid with, who just like disappeared like 6 months after the kid was born. Like he'd show up every once in a while, or he'd send like random gifts. Like one year, he sent like a thing of diapers and like $20 in cash, and that was it. Like he has not been around, like period. And so she called me because the guy apparently is threatening to like get lawyers involved, and she was like, you know, I know you have like really good advice and you'll know what to do. And I was like, what? I was like, you have way too much confidence in me. Like, what? I mean, like, I tried to help her as best I could, but that just kind of blew me out of the ballpark. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, I know you would know what to do. What? I'm not a lawyer. I mean, I have three brothers. Well, okay, I have one brother who's a lawyer and then two brother in laws who are lawyers, and my uncle's a lawyer. However, jeez. I told her that too. She said that, and I was like, "You have way too much confidence in me, my girl. I love you, but no." So, I did try to help her. I did. I tried to help her as much as I could, but I was just that just shocked the crap out of me. Right after the partners have a baby, I swear. Line and then leave. Yeah, well, and it's I don't know. It's hard with like the whole abortion thing too, because like you guys can disagree with me, but I think abortion is wrong. I think that there are only like two circumstances where abortion could ever be okay. And I think that is if there was a rape case, or it's between the baby's life and the mother's life. I think that's like the only time abortion should be acceptable. But yeah, but a lot of guys just take off and they just think it's okay. And it's like, no, you don't just get to leave. Like, that's not how it works. So that's actually one thing I look for whenever I've dated anybody. That's actually something I've always looked for is be like, okay, like if I have a kid, like are they gonna leave or are they gonna stick around? That's one thing I've been very adamant about whenever I've dated anybody. So The poor woman. Well, no, and listen to this too. She's incredible. She is absolutely incredible. She just got her nursing degree, so she is now a registered nurse. She works 3 jobs. She did nursing school, and she has a 3-year-old. And she did that all at the same time with, I mean, obviously she had support from her, some support from her family, and I supported her too. Like, I would babysit her all the time. Like, her kid calls me auntie, if that says anything. So, like, she had help, but like, she did all that as a single mother by herself. Like, she is incredible. She's an absolutely incredible person and an incredible woman, and I love her to death. She's incredible. She's so incredible. She's the epitome of strength to me. So I She's incredible. But yeah, she called me and she was like, "I know, like, you can help calm me down." And I was like, "Uh, I can try, but oh my gosh, you know?" So it's crazy, but no, I don't know everything. I try. I really do. I'll try to help people and stuff like that in a crisis, but I'm not perfect by any sense of the word, and I'm not all knowledgeable either. Okay, what were we gonna do? What was I gonna do? We were looking for iron and we didn't find any. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a dog. We're gonna get a dog. Died because her dad stuff from the stress almost killed my friend. Oh, jeez. Yeah, friend I met. Yeah, I almost had a kid myself. Actually, fun fact about me. Um, I was pregnant for about, I think, 4 or 5 weeks. I think, and I ended up having a miscarriage. Yeah, that wasn't fun. And then actually when I miscarried, and this was my ex-boyfriend, by the way, not my current boyfriend, but my ex-boyfriend. He was 20 at the time, and he lived 45 minutes away, and he did not have his driver's license. Do the math. Do the math. And I saw him about 2 to 3 times a week, and his parents hardly ever helped, like, drive him down or do anything like that. So, guess who went through that miscarriage alone because he couldn't be there? And I didn't even call him either. I didn't even tell him it happened because, what was the point? He wasn't going to be able to be there, So, like, what was the heckin' point of even trying? So, it's like I knew he would have been there if he could have been, but yeah, that was a really rough day. So, in other words, useless. Um, yeah, basically. I try not to talk ill of him as much as I can, but um, yeah, that just about sums it up. Yeah, that alone. Yeah, it was a rough day. It was definitely certainly a rough day. I think I just, like, sat in the shower. I think it was for like 5 hours and just bled for a while in the shower and just sat there and cried because my parents didn't know either. They didn't know I was pregnant, and I wasn't gonna tell them because I didn't know. And so, I was just, I didn't anyway. So yeah, it was rough. It was rough. It was definitely hard for sure. But yeah, my ex was that was a rough relationship to put it mildly. So, yeah, miscarriages are not fun. It's certainly not something I hope to ever go through ever again. Ever again. They suck, and they're painful too. I know for like a year and a half after that, like, I couldn't even go buy the baby section in stores because it just made me sad. So, yeah, it was kind of rough. It was rough there for a little bit, but it's over, and I'm with a much better boyfriend now who I know would never do that to me. So, I'm over it, but yeah, it was definitely hard and it was definitely sad. So, oh my gosh, I can't freaking get out of the thing. Okay, there we go. Your parents never knew? No, they had no idea because I had had a couple pregnancy scares before that. And by the way, this was like 3 years ago, 3, 4 years ago. And I was, I'm 20 now. So do the math. So I was, I was decently young. So yeah, I'd had a couple pregnancy scares that didn't have anything happen. But so that on like when this one happened, like I just didn't say anything because one of the tests I took, like there wasn't a clear line there, but like I thought there was something there. So I was like, okay, I don't know. And then like I took a test like a week later, and then that's when it showed up, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna say anything until I'm a little bit further along because I knew my parents were gonna freak out, and I didn't want to have to deal with that too much. So I just waited, and then it just didn't end up working out. But feeling the baby, no, it was a positive pregnancy test. That's what it was. I had a positive pregnancy test. I had figured I was pregnant because I was feeling horrible. I was like throwing up. Like, okay, I never threw up, but like I was gagging at everything. So like food and anything, like it just made me want to gag. So that's kind of how I first figured like, oh crap, like I could possibly be pregnant. So that was like my first sign of like, oh shoot. So that's kind of how I figured out I was pregnant that time. It's just because I was feeling really sick. So pregnancy hormones, yeah. Baby's healthy enough, it won't get lost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's 12 weeks. And that's how long I would have waited until I told my parents was about that 12 weeks. But I lost that baby, I think, in about 4 or 5 weeks is when I lost that one. So it just wouldn't have been worth it. I didn't tell my mom still doesn't know, but I told my dad like a year after the fact. And I told that like I had been pregnant that one time. So definitely rough. So definitely not something I would suggest. Don't get pregnant until you're married. it's it's not worth the stress both on you and the baby, possible baby. It's just not worth that. So, what would you have done? I would have kept it. I would have kept it. I would have kept it hands down. There would have been absolutely no negotiation. I would have kept it. I had talked to my sister about that before, and she was like, "Well, you're not really in a good spot. Like, you should probably give it up for adoption." And I said, "No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not put that baby up for adoption. I'm keeping the baby." And my boyfriend felt the same way too. So, because we were doing it, and so we knew the risks. We knew the risks, and so we had talked about it, and he was like, "No, I think we should keep the kid," and I was like, That's what I think too." So no, we were both on the same page when it came to that. So there wasn't any problems there, thank goodness. But yeah, it's definitely, it was a rough time. That was a rough time. I still get sad sometimes looking at the baby section. If we pass it, I still get a little bit sad sometimes. So my boyfriend can't get pregnant. Yeah, well, you're lucky that way. Well, and me and my boyfriend just don't do that stuff either, so there's no chance of me getting pregnant right now, which is a good thing, because oh boy. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's see, it was 1. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, I'm missing string. That's what I'm missing. Ha ha. Ha ha. There we go. Training treat. Perfect. All right. We're going to go get a dog tomorrow. Part of the reason I want to get a dog now is because we can get a dog that can sniff out like valuable ores. And so I want to get a dog for that reason, so he could sniff out iron for us. So we're gonna do that. That's what I'm up to. If you guys didn't know, my phone on 1%. Be right back. Oh, yikes! But I mean, having a baby and being able to get pregnant and all that, like, it is a total blessing, and I cannot wait to be able to do it. Hopefully one day, but it's definitely not something I'd want to do right now. Whose battery's charged 84? I guess so. I mean, my stuff. Let's see. My phone's at 49, and then my laptop is at 100% because I keep it plugged in basically at all times. I hardly ever unplug my laptop, so that's not a problem either. All right, let's go find a dog. Oh, there's one right there. All right, come here, puppy. Come here. No, 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 no. Don't run away. Don't run away. No, no, no. Stop. Hold still. Gosh dang it. Hold still. Thank you. Okay, we have a puppy. We have a doggo. We have a doggos. Abby's is at 5. Oh, jeez. Man, y'all gotta learn to charge your devices. Goodness gracious. Look, we have a dog. Where is it? There it is. All right, here you go. Training treat. Thank you. Yay, puppy. Yay. All right, let's go inside and then we'll give him a coat. He or her a coat and a name. His name is Rufus. Okay, well, we can name him that if it's a boy. We'll see what gender it is though. I don't know. You don't know until you check. It is a female. Ha ha. It is a female. All right. Okay, style, skins. I want a husky. That's what I want. I want a husky. I like this one. We'll do this one. All right, so we have a husky. All right, name. We need a name for this pretty girl. Ruby. Ooh, that's a cute name. I like that. Oh my gosh, what mod is that? It is the doggy talents next mod, I think is what it is. Sasha. Ooh, I like that one too. Man, you guys gotta stop giving me good names. This is ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go with Sasha. I like that. All right, there we go. We have Sasha. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna make her aggressive, and then we need a sniffer dog. Okay, we're gonna give 2 levels for that, and then we need let's see, guard dog. We're gonna go 2 with that. Creeper sweeper, since we have a lot of doggy things apparently. We're armor, bed finder, black, half a heart plus additional heart upon mastery. Okay, we'll give it 2 levels for that. See, fire drill. This one is a really important one, so we're gonna give that one too. Gate wolf, fisher dog. We're gonna give this one the shepherd dog. There we go. Okay, swimmer dog, water holder, properly breathe underwater. Okay, there we go. All right, so this dog has plenty talents now. Can you change the breed? Yes, you can. This one's a husky. Okay, so now the next thing we need is like the sniffer bone or whatever it is. Let's see. What bone is it? I don't remember. Breeding bone. Let's see. Mineral bone. Amnesia bone. No, definitely don't want that. Gender bone. No. Oh no, it's not a treat. Not a bone. It's a treat, I think. Right? I don't know. Scent treat. There we go. Okay, so we need 4 wool of any color and a training treat. That's easy. So we need training treat, and then we need 4 wool. Okay, sorry, I'm scent treat. Okay, there we go. Okay, I've never used the scent treats before, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to use this real quick. Right click a block to collect a sample of its scent. Right click on a water cauldron to clear its collected scent. Right click a block to collect a sample of its scent. Right click on a water cauldron to clear its collected scent. Okay, so we need an iron block is basically what we need. Okay. Treat or bone. I'm working on it. Good lord. Jeez. Be patient. Although I can't say anything. I'm not exactly a patient person here, so I can't really say much. Okay, so we need an iron block. So we need to find a cave. If I remember correctly, there was a cave over here. If I remember correctly, somewhere. Meow, I hear a kitty. Okay, I'm gonna regret this. I have a feeling, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, look! Look! Oh, hi, kitty! Oh, this poor baby's stuck! Oh! Oh, I'm so sorry, baby! Okay, guys, I'm gonna need you to look the other way. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I need you guys to look the other way. I'm gonna need you guys to just look the other way for a minute. Oh shit! That was hilarious. Oh man, that was. Oh man, that was great. Sorry. Oh man, that was funny. That was a good death, y'all got to admit. That was pretty dang funny. Oh, oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to find the cave again. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm just gonna sit and let you guys just enjoy that for a minute. I'm just gonna let this sit and just let you guys enjoy that very stupid death for a second. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm crying. Bernese Mountain Dogs. Bernese Mountain Dogs are really good. They're a good breed. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh man, that was really funny. Ah, what the hell was that? I don't know. It was me being dumb. Oh my gosh, that was hysterical. All right, let's try that again, shall we? Oh my word, that was really funny. All right, that was a pretty dumb death. Y'all got to admit. Okay, I'm cheating again because I want this cat, and I feel so bad for this poor cat. I can't spell salmon. There we go. All right, and we're not gonna fall this time. Y'all gotta admit that was pretty entertaining. All right, come here, kitty, kitty. Come here. It's okay. You're gonna be saved. No, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay, shh. Okay, we have a cat. We have a cat. Awesome. Please make her a Bernese Mountain Dog. We can do that. The next dog. We'll get another dog, and we'll make that one a Bernese Mountain Dog. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm like crying because I was laughing so hard from that epic death, that epic failure of mine. Oh man, that was funny. Okay, so we need to get down there so we can get my stuff. Because I made a very dumb death decision there. Oh man. Yeah, well, I know. It's because of the cat. Because you guys said you guys wanted a cat, so I got you guys a cat. For you guys. But yeah, I just had to cheat to get it. Okay, we need to find a way down into this ravine so I can get my stuff. Without dying again. Hopefully. Although that's gonna be... Oh boy. Okay, while I figure out how to get down to this ravine, guys, I need you guys to give me good name suggestions for this cat. This cute brown little or orange cat. Okay, I think I partially found a way down. Oh, gosh, dang it. Okay, my stuff's right there. Oh man, okay. I should have just brought my obituary, because then I could have just teleported there. That's what I should have done. Oh well. Well, too late now. At least I think it's probably too late now. Okay, am I gonna fall more going this way? I'm gonna fall the same amount, huh? Can I name the next dog? Yes, you can. Okay. If I die again, you guys have all my permission to laugh. Oh my word. We made that by half a heart. That was pretty damn impressive, you gotta admit. That was impressive. Okay, well, now we have to, like... Oh, crap, I don't have any food. That's not good. Because there's a zombie there, and I need... Oh, for gosh sake. Why me? Why me? Yeah, I know. Wasn't that lucky? Okay, I'm cheating again. Oh, pfft, that was the wrong command. Oh my gosh. Oh, is it? Let's see. There we go. There we go. We got it. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty dang lucky. Half a heart. Sheesh. Would have been pretty funny if I had died again, though. Oh, man. Ginger. Is he? Okay, have to go. Sounds good. Good luck with school. Oh, boy. All right, we're at full hearts now, so now we can tackle this. How the heck am I going to get over there? This monstrosity. Ah! Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Fuck me. Frick me. Frick me. Nope. This is not okay. Where is he? Where's the zombie? Where'd he go? I don't know where he is. I'm just going to keep on moving, though, because we need to get my crap. No. These stupid webs. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. Ah! Frick that. Okay. How am I supposed to get over here? Oh my gosh, guys. This is not... Oh, for gosh sake. Help! Okay. We made it to the other side. Ah! Ah! Skeleton! Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're armed. We're armed. We're armed now. Oh my good lord. Jeez, guys. Man, that was stressful. All right. Thank you. Hi, kitty kitty. You pretty. Ah! Okay, there's the other one. Oh, man, you guys. Diamonds! Okay. Okay, what was I looking for? For this whole debacle? Iron. That's what we were looking for. Whew. Okay, I gotta breathe for a second. That was really stressful. Okay, so we were looking for iron. Oh, for gosh sake. Can I have a break for 10 seconds? Evidently not. Ugh. Goodness gracious, you guys. The things I put myself through. Okay. Okay. Okay, Alaska, come here. Or Sasha, sorry, not Alaska. Jeez. Come here. Okay. There we go. It's got the scent bone for iron. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, we're good. No, never. Ugh. Okay, iron. Okay, we're just gonna stay down here for a little bit because we do have a dog that can protect me now. So we can just come down here and we can just mine for coal and iron for a little bit. I also need to relearn how to breathe for a minute. Sheesh. To stay in the dark cave? No, but since when do I ever make good decisions on this channel? Let's be honest. Or at least in Minecraft, that is. Since when do I make good decisions? You found something? Where? Oh, down there? Okay, well, I'm not gonna dig down. I'm just gonna get the stuff on the surface because I'm lazy. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Got some redstone we can't grab because I don't have enough iron. It's literally just iron we're looking for right now because I need iron desperately. Yes, I know. There's iron right here. I'm grabbing it, baby girl. Creative mode to get your things. No, that's too easy. Why would I ever make things easy on myself? Like add mom. Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of cute, huh? What? You still smelling stuff? Well, too bad. I'm gonna keep moving. Eventually we'll get home. I don't know how we're gonna get home, but we will eventually get home. Also, I'm thinking about making the stream 3 hours instead of 2 because it is like 11:30 right now, and I usually get off at 12, but we've got so much to do, I feel like, so I think we're gonna make this 3 hours instead of 2. And plus, I also slept 18 hours today, so I think I'm perfectly fine to stay up a little bit later than normal. So, all right, let's see. Iron, iron, iron. Iron, iron, iron. These stupid webs everywhere. Meow. Oh my gosh, these. Okay. Let's go back here. Let's see. Any more iron? Eventually we'll like really actually explore this ravine. And we can grab everything once we have torches and everything, but we just don't have those resources at the moment. Oh, help. Ah! Jeez Louise, guys, help. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. Man, those zombies really came out of nowhere. Alright. Okay, I saw iron over here. Ah! Where do these things keep coming from? It's like they're sneaking up behind me on purpose. Sheesh. Alright, there we go. Best superhero. I don't know. That's a hard question. Best superhero, huh? Would you get lost? I probably would. I probably would get lost. Ooh, iron. Meow. I mean, like I know relatively like where I'm at, and the I am watching my coordinates because I do know relatively where our house is coordinate wise. So I mean, we're good that way, I think. But yeah, if I didn't have that, if I didn't have coordinates and everything else, then yeah, I probably would get lost very easily. Ow! Frick you. That was very rude of you, sir. Ma'am. I wish I had an iron pickaxe. We could grab diamonds. But I don't have such luxuries. Not at the moment, anyway. Ooh, iron. Okay, and we're almost out of my stone pickaxe, so we are going to need to head back to the surface. But we do have enough iron to get us going, though, so that's what I wanted, so I'm pretty chuffed about that, so. Yes, a roof. I also went the wrong way to get back. Oh, crap. Well, no. If I get in this water, which I did, I actually had good aim for once. Shocker, I know. Let's see. I only have 5. Okay, that's going to be a bit of a problem, but that's okay. Alright, we're just gonna... There's iron right there, and I don't have a pickaxe to grab it. Oh, I still do have a little bit of my iron pickaxe. Actually, never mind. I will use that then. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Ah! My animals keep pushing me. Knock that off, you two. You knock that off. Hi, kitty. You're sure cute, though. Okay. We still need to get up. So we can just follow this all the way up, I think. And then we can get ourselves out. Somehow. Oh, for the love of... Yes, dog. Take care of it. Die! Jeez, how much health do the skeletons have? Jeez Louise. Yes, I know, there's iron right here. I see it, buddy. Thank you. Alright, now we gotta find our way back up, somehow. Oh great, and there's a creeper there too. Wonderful. Some meat and then you'll have iron. Alright, how are we gonna get back up? Because we kind of had to fall down to get in here, so I'm trying to wonder how in the world I'm supposed to get back up. I probably should have thought about that beforehand. AFK, I need to get my charger. Oh, good. Oh, good. How am I gonna get up out of here? Actually, you know what? I just don't have the pickaxe for that. That's the problem. Oh, creeper. Creeper. Okay, we're gonna try and get... Never mind. I think it was my dog that knocked me off. Too, which is even more annoying. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I know. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back so I can get the coordinates to home so that I can just teleport myself there. Because I just, yeah. Okay, TP, let's see, 13936 66 479. Oops. Okay, there we go. There, we're home. Sorry. You have my permission to fly out. I just teleport ourselves out. All right. So both our cat and dog are home. So let's go ahead and run in. And it is snowing. All right, I'm just going to get rid of the andesite. There's no point to that. That works too. Yeah. All right, there we go. In we come, my babies. Come on, cutie patooties. All right, sit. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. I'll just feed you some of that. Thank you. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have iron. We also got some cantazurite, which is also really good. So we'll need to do that. Let's go ahead and put some of this away. Put that away. And then we have some coal, which we'll use for torches at some point in time, and then we can just smelt this. And then we have a little bit of extra salmon in case we want to get another cat at some point, which we will, don't worry. Can we make a name tag for Cookie? Yes, we can. Let's see. I think we need... What do we even need for a name tag? I should have that recipe memorized by now, but I don't. Actually, I'm gonna bookmark it. Okay, we need... Okay. So we need that. And then we need... I can't find the correct chest. There we go. And then we need a sign. So... Let's see. Wasn't it like... Oh, I had to make a sign first. That's why it wasn't working. I was like, I don't see a name tag anywhere. Yeah, that's why. My game lagged. There we go. I think it's because I have so many animals near the farm. I think that's why. So we'll have to kind of fix that, I think. Okay, so I think it should be like that. No? There we go. Got it. All right, we have a name tag. Anvil. Okay, so we will go do Cookie. There we go. We have a name tag. Awesome. All right. Also one for the cat. Yeah, I need to do an official name for the cat first, though. I haven't decided on which name I want for the cat yet. So, all right, Cookie. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's go name our pretty girl. All right. Well, now that we've got iron, we can go ahead and make the other couple gates for... Okay, there you go. Name tag! Yay! We can make some feeders and some hay nets and that kind of thing for the pasture and water troughs. We do... She is so cute. Yeah, she is. She is a cute girl. So we'll need to do that here as well. So that'll probably kind of be the next little thing we work on once we get the rest of the iron smelted. So, okay, we've got 15 here. So let's go ahead. What we first need to make is iron bars. And then we need to grab our kelp. And then we need to make dye. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll probably need some more kelp here too. Name are you looking for the cat? Not. I don't know. I honestly don't know because the cats don't really have an assigned gender. So I'm looking for something kind of like feisty and spicy and kind of crazy because I mean it's an orange cat, you know. Orange cats are known to be a little bit psycho. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna make 4 of these. And then what do we need for the sorry, I'm not quite paying attention at the moment, so just give me a bit. Oh, we need wood. Okay, that's why that wasn't showing up. That would do it. Spice. That actually is genius. Because I said spice. I said spicy, huh? Yeah, that would make sense, huh? Okay, where are the paddock feeders? Why can I not find the paddock feeders? Is that just something I'm gonna... It's probably something I'm just gonna have to... Okay, well, that we can do. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna make 3 of these. We have 4 of these, and then we'll need water troughs, which I do believe I grabbed the cauldrons. Oops. I did. I did indeed. Awesome. Okay, hopefully I have enough kelp. I don't think I do, but... Okay, I'm not seeing the water trust, so we're going to need more kelp. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this away. And we're going to go out and grab some more kelp. I like the name Spice. That's a good one. We'll name it Spice. Should it be a male or a female? I feel like Spice is kind of more of a... Well, I don't know. That is kind of gender neutral, huh? I feel like, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Alright. Alright, there we go. Female. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It is kind of gender neutral, but yeah, female does kind of fit it a little bit more, probably. All right, there we go. We've got kelp, so we've got that. All right. Oh, no wonder I can't run. It's because I hadn't eaten. Ha ha. That's funny. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and put these in right here. There we go. Gonna have to figure that out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I just put like a little kelp thing closer because it was just made it a little bit more convenient, in my opinion. So, all right, now all we need is the water. So we just needed more kelp for that, which we now have. We just have to smelt it, or I'll put it on the jump scare. Nice. Or we don't have a campfire in here, do we? Oops, that's probably an oversight on my part. Why am I putting dry kelp in there? Jeez. All right, we'll just put some of the wood in there for fuel because I'm too lazy to figure any other source right now. There's a skeleton somewhere. Oh! Oh! Hello! Well, we had an uninvited guest in our house. Goodness gracious. Any more dogs? Nope, just the one. We'll get another one, don't worry. We'll get another one. Probably not today, but we will get another one. We will get another dog. I just kind of want to get stuff with the horses settled before I get any more other animals. I just kind of want to get the basic setup going first. So. Do you have a roommate? Are you asking me or are you asking Epic? Okay, we have all of our irons. That's good. Okay, so hopefully we can make Am I missing something? Because I thought it was just... It is. Okay, so I just lost my mind. Okay, good to know. Nice. Alright. So I just need to wait for kelp. Okay. Oh, now the water troughs show up. Noise. But if you find a dog... I was saying, oh, you had a new roommate. Oh, the skeleton. Yep, I did indeed. But if you find a dog accidentally... Yeah, we can get another one. For sure. What am I doing? What am I doing? Blind, that's what I'm doing. What was I getting? Wood, that's what I was getting. Jeez, ADHD. Man, goodness gracious. Drives me nuts. You're doing something. Yeah, I was trying to do something. Whether or not that was successful or not is yet to be seen. Alright, okay. 3, 4. Boom, boom. And then 4. 1, 2, 3. Oops. I keep doing that. I'll do that, and I forget I can't do that. 3, 4. Okay, this pasture is basically all set up. We just need to put like actual food and water in here, and we'll have to get some spigots at some point too. And no one can ever tell though. It's true. It's true. It's true. Okay. All right. While we're at it though, let's go ahead and see what we need to finish off in the barn. Because I know I didn't quite get everything in the barn that we needed to. So, because like, let's see, that one has all the feed and water. That one has water. I think all these have feed. Yeah. So I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Did I make these water troughs 2 or 3? I made them 3. Of course I did. Should have known that. HD. I need to get spaghetti. Yeah. Okay, so we need 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so we need 12 things of... We need 12. 4, 8, 12. So that means we need 3 sets of water. Waterers, which means we need 3 cauldrons. Okay. Math is difficult sometimes. All right. Okay, I can run now. Please let me run. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we need 3 cauldrons. So, where are they? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. And now we just need a buttload of kelp, which we also don't have enough of. Again. Figures. Okay, there we go. Well, we have 8, so we'll just need another set and we're good. You making a name tag for spice? I will. Yes, I will make a bucket or a name tag for the bucket. Oh my gosh, sorry. I saw bucket in the chat and forgot how to function. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we just need the last one. Okay, so we just need kelp. That's all we need is kelp. Lots and lots and lots of kelp. Okay, well, we're going to go get kelp. We're going to finish off the water troughs because otherwise I will get sidetracked and forget again. And then we'll make a name tag. How's that sound? Can you imagine how cold this water is right now because it's in the middle of winter? Ooh. I know. I was running out of air. I know. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper or Fanta? Fanta. I am not a Dr. Pepper person. I like Pepsi more than I like Dr. Pepper. Or like Coke. I'm not a Dr. Pepper person. I don't really see people's obsession with it, to be frank. I don't think it's that good. And I'm also just not really a soda person in general. I don't drink soda a whole ton. And like if I do drink soda, it's either Sprite, or Oh, for gosh sake. What's the other one? There's another one. There's like a root beer. That's what it is. It's usually either Sprite or root beer, or it's whatchamacallit? Baja Blast. That's like the only soda I drink. Usually. I just don't drink soda a lot. So I need kelp almost everything. It does. It does need kelp for literally just about everything. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does indeed. Yeah, I don't see the obsession with Dr. Pepper, frankly. I know a lot of people would probably get very mad at me for that, but especially where I live, in the state that I live, Dr. Pepper is huge. But I just don't like it. I don't see the I think that like the Dr. Pepper cherry is good. That's like the only other one I've had. So I think that one was good, but like that was like it though. Like legitimately I'm just not a Dr. Pepper fan. But if other people are, go get them. Okay, so we're just gonna have to wait for that kelp to dry. Kid's gonna have it. Yeah. By the way, Epic, just give me a general idea. Are you in the United States or are you out of, at least for me, out of country? Just out of curiosity. Okay, name tag. That's what we were doing. Name tag. Okay, sign, nugget, string. Okay, name tag. Okay, there we go. Let's put all this away. Okay, that back. Is it just me? Let's see. Is there a pet bed you can craft for the dog? For the dog, yes. The cat, like, yeah, you can craft like the same kind of bed for the cat. It just doesn't have the same purpose as for the dog. But yes, you can. And I actually do need to craft one, and I do actually also need to craft a dog bowl as well. Okay, spice. Nope. I gotta capitalize that S, or it's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. I can tell you in emojis. Okay, that's fine. Spice. There we go. She's got a name tag. Perfect. All right, there we go. And water trough. All right, that should take care of that, I think. Okay, so yeah, you are in the US. Awesome. Nice. Nice. Kind of like generally what part of the US? What are you like? You in the east, south, west, north? Doesn't need to be exact. I'm just wondering. Midwest. That's the other word, I think. Yeah, Midwest. All right, we have all the water troughs. Howdy. Okay, you're in the west. Okay, nice. So am I. Americans, and I'm stuck here in Canada. Oh, that's where you are. Okay. I don't know why I never put that two together. You've probably told me, and I just completely forgot. Canada. Nice. Girl, I know. You probably said something about it, and I legitimately have probably forgot. I told you in the first live. Okay, yeah, again, I probably just completely totally forgot. Sorry. My bad. My bad. Okay, alright, we need to make sweet feed. So let's why did I grab the coal? What the heck? That is not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was go like this. Thank you very much. Sheesh. Alright, there we go. We have that, so we just need eggs. I have bad memory too. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, we need seeds. We'll need sugar, which we had one thing of sugar, didn't we? Somewhere. I don't know where I put it. There it is. Awesome. Okay, iron, sugar, eggs. What was the other one? Oats. That's what it was. Sheesh. Okay, so we just need eggs, so we need to go out and feed the chickens so we can get eggs. Eggs. I think we have like one egg, I think is all we have. Oops. Alright, come here, chickies. Go make babies. Well, not really babies, just more like eggs. Just give me eggs. Lots and lots and lots of eggs. ADHD mind. Yeah, real. Although I am going to get rid of these roosters because I don't want these type of roosters. Where'd the other one go? There he is. Thank you for your very sad lives. All right, here you go. Have all the seeds you want. There we go. All right, there we go. Perfect. And it's snowing again. Figures. Okay. It's 11 o'clock. Okay. Oh, yeah, you're. Wait, it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock for you? Oh, so you're an hour before me. Okay, so you're. Okay. All right, then I do know generally where you're at then, if that's the case. Okay, we need to make a dog bowl. How do I make a dog bowl? That's the next good question, huh? Dog bowl. Okay, I do need an actual bowl for that. Figures. Okay, where did I put the other bowl? We had one. There it is. There we go. All right. Dog bowl. Food bowl, whatever you want to call it. Sheesh. Picky poo. All right, there we go. Dog food bowl. Here's your chicken. Okay, there we go. And then we do need. I have a question for. Yes, what is your question? Go ahead, ask away. I also need wool. Yeah, we'll go with gray. That works. Matches her coloring too. Okay, how do you make? Isn't it like that or something? And then it's like that. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look up the recipe, which is annoying. Bed, dog bed. Okay, I was pretty close. That was pretty dang close. That was pretty dang close. Dog bed. Bed. There we go. Okay. How do you tell the gender of the animals from the generic animals like chickens and the sheep? I will show you after I sleep. I will show you. Oh no, you know where I live. Ah. I think I know at least I know like the general area you could be in is what I know. I don't obviously know exactly where you live, but I know like the general area of probably where you are. So, okay, I'll show you. So, genders in the genetic animals mod. With that just before the stream. Yeah, so how you tell is you go up to an animal, you crouch and then you left click and it'll like show you like the different gear, it'll show you their age, and then you can go here and it'll show you female and then their health, tameness, that kind of thing. And then yeah, you can do that on another one, like that one's a male health, that kind of thing. It's yes, it is. And that's for all the animals too. That's not just for cows. You can do it on the goats too, or the sheep, whatever the heck you want to call them. So you just crouch, like that one's a male. And then same thing with the chickens. The chickens are a little harder because they move around a lot, but no, well, I feel low. No, don't feel dumb. It took me forever to figure that out too. I actually had to watch Abby do it to figure it out. Because I didn't know originally either, if that makes you feel any better. Because she used to use the Genetics Animal mod, and so that's how I figured it out. So no, don't feel stupid. It's all good. So don't worry. It took me a minute to figure that out too. Don't worry. It's all good. All dandy. You're all good. It is kind of a confusing mod. Like you don't really know like what's going on with it until kind of after the fact. All right, we're gonna steal all these eggs because we need eggs for sweet feed. Okay, are there any others under there? Yeah, there's one. Give me the other egg. Thank you. Okay, I think that's it. All right, I'll leave you guys in peace now. Thank you very much. All right, there we go. Now we have eggs. Perfect. Another question about the mod. Yeah, shoot. To the barn we go. Okay, I have to remember how to do this. Something like that. Yeah, it is. Okay, we don't have enough sugar. That's the only problem. But we can take care of that later. Alright, there we go. So we can just put all that away. So we'll have it for later. And then we can go out and feed Cookie at least a little bit. So she can have some sweet feed. Because her hunger's probably not that great. Do the chicks catch? I don't know. I don't think so. The chicks, once they hatch, do the chicks hatch when the female sit on the egg? Sorry. Yes, they do. Yeah, they kind of have to sit on them for a little bit to like incubate them, and then yeah, after that they'll they'll hatch. Yep. Sorry, that took me a second. To the bar we go. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, so basically what happens is with the genetics animal mod is when you feed the chickens, if you have like both, a hen and a rooster, if you feed them seeds, then that will send the hens into broody mode. And so then they'll go and they'll lay an egg and then they'll lay on it until it hatches. Unless you like take the egg out of the nest like I did. So you guys can you can either collect the eggs or you can either collect the eggs or you just let the hens hatch them. You sure don't know everything. I told you I didn't. I never claimed to. You just, for some reason, put that in your head that I did. For some reason. So, but that's how the chickens work. At least as far as my knowledge goes, that's how that works. So, as far as my knowledge takes me, that's how that works. All right, there we go. Now we have a little bit more sweet feed. Now we just need bales, which we'll do when we get back inside. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, now we just need bales. I keep finding females but no roosters. Yeah, it's funny too on this stream because we had the exact opposite problem, if you remember, because we kept finding all the females but we couldn't freaking find a rooster. I have found 20 hens straight. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's a nuisance. I'll give you that one. It's definitely a pain in the booty. All right, we're gonna wait until I think actually this crop of alfalfa is actually ready to be harvested. I think pretty much so. It is indeed perfect. So we can get some bales. So we can just start getting our stores up and going. So we can actually take care of these horses. All right, there we go. One more dog or one more horse? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get any more animals this stream. Probably not, but because we definitely will fill up all the stalls though, because we have 8 horse stalls, so we definitely will, for sure, have a lot more horses. I just kind of want to get like a system up and going, so that's why I'm kind of waiting on getting horses. The reason we got the one horse that we do have was because this horse was actually just wandering around the property. When we first landed here and started building, that horse just kind of spawned in. So we just took that horse in because everybody liked it and wanted it. So that's the reason why we have that one. Otherwise, we probably still wouldn't even have a horse yet. But we're getting there. We'll get there. We just got to get our stores up, and then we can get more horses and be fine. Found one rooster. Oh, jeez. We'll bring more horses home. Don't worry. We've got 8 stalls, so we've got 7 more horses to... What am I doing? I should be replanting. What the heck am I doing? Sheesh. Man. Oof. My brain is not working today, apparently. I mean, it makes sense. I did sleep for like 18 hours straight, so I guess that kind of makes sense. And I have proof I slept that long, by the way. I have a picture of what my watch told me for how long I slept, so I do have proof I slept for 18 hours straight. Which y'all gotta admit, that's pretty crazy. That scared me the first time. Yeah. Usually, like, the most I usually will sleep is like 12 to 14 hours, like, if I'm really tired, but that's the first time I think I've slept, like, quite that long. I think there's, like, one other time I've slept like, quite that long before. And that was the day me and my boyfriend broke up, or the day after me and my boyfriend broke up. I took some sleeping medicine to help me sleep because I just did not want to deal with anything, and I think I slept for. It wasn't even 18 hours. I don't think. Well, no, I don't remember, but I slept. I think it actually was about 20. I think it was about 20 hours. I think I slept. I was very, very depressed that day. YouTube's acting up again. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yes, it is acting up, isn't it? Okay, here we go. I will, I'll kind of pause it and let it do its thing. Sometimes I have to kind of pause it and let it catch up. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better for you. It's a slowpoke. Yeah, sure can be. All right, there we go. Hopefully that helped a little bit. All right, we've got everything there. So let's go ahead and head in, and then we can make some bales and do that. All right. Seeds. Put all the seeds away. Oops. Meow. Okay. More seeds. Okay, there we go. And then we can put this stuff away. There we go. Girl, that's so... Oh, trust me, we haven't even gotten started. Do I have more mobs up in my upstairs? No, okay, sorry. I thought I saw more and I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Sheesh. All right, okay, we need string. And then we need all that. So then we can make some alfalfa bales. And then we'll do Timothy bales after that. And then we'll make quality bales. I'm asleep. Have a great night. It's day now, so bye. All right, sounds good. I will see you later. We're going to be getting off here. Let's see, what time is it? 12:13. So, yeah, we'll be getting off here in like 45 minutes or so. Maybe a little earlier than that, depending on how I'm feeling. But so, sounds good. Thank you for joining the stream. I hope you can come back. I usually stream Friday, Saturday. Can I put Sasha on the doggy bed? Yes, I can here in a second. Let me get these bales going, and then I will. No, don't leave. Oh, you're all right. You're all right. I'm gonna be on for a little longer. Don't worry. Don't worry. You've got a little longer. I'll probably get off at like 12:30 is probably when I'll get off. Okay, we don't have quite 64, so I'm gonna wait and get some more Timothy so we can just have an even stack of 64 because it will drive me nuts otherwise. Oh, my boyfriend texted me. All right. I love my boyfriend. He's so cute. He's so stinking cute. All right. You know what I'm gonna do is we need 10 more. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna bone meal some extra Timothy so we can just get this done because it's gonna drive me nuts if I do. 230 for me. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably what it would be. That only gave me one. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, there's no way. 34. Ugh. We're gonna need more bones. Oh, apparently a couple. Whoopsie daisies. Alright, well, we need 6 more. Doody doody doo, doody 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 doo. I'm crazy. Alright. I'm just gonna take my whole stack of bones out because I'm too freaking crazy. Craft Timothy hay bale. I've been trying to for weeks. I'll show you the recipe here in a second. Just give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Now we got our 40. All right, that's what I wanted. All right. All right, let's just replant these. And then I'm just going to use the rest of the bone meal on like a wheat that's like lagging behind or something cuz yeah. All right, there we go. All right, yes. I will show you. I don't know the mod at all in survival. It's okay. I had to learn too. Don't worry. Okay, so to make any bale, so both alfalfa or Timothy, it's 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10. So right there. So those are the 4. And then you just put string in the middle. And then you have bales. There you go. There's your bales. And then to make quality bales, you just put like an alfalfa and Timothy right by side, and then you get quality bales. Yep, all good. There we go. All right, now we have our 64. Perfect. All right, put that away. Put that away. And then let's go put some of our bales out. Oh my goodness, my ear is itching so bad. All right, there we go. Brother. All right, after this, we're going to have to slaughter some animals because we definitely need to do that. To make them stop destroying your grass. No, there's not. That's the one annoying thing about the SWEM mod, is they do eat lots and lots and lots of grass. So, no, there's not really a way to fix that, sadly. Alright, there we go. Because the way the SWEM mod works, at least from the amount that I understand, is they have to get a certain amount of food points every day. I don't remember. I think it's like 250 points or something like that. And so, like, you have to feed them, like they have to eat their grain and they have to eat like their quality bales or alfalfa bales or whatever. And then any extra, like they'll eat grass or something. And grass, I believe, is only like 2 or 3 points that goes towards their meals or their food points to make sure that they're healthy and that that their health bar stays up. So that's why they eat so much grass. It is kind of annoying though. Bales and they were done in one day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I feed them quality bales, because quality bales are quite a bit more food points than just normal alfalfa, and Timothy bales. So that's why I just insist on using the quality bales, because they're definitely a lot better. What's to the sky limit? Yeah, they'll eat. They'll eat if you let them. Yeah, like her hunger's pretty good. Her thirst is a little low, which is understandable. She didn't have a lot, and she also doesn't have water in her water trough right now, because I haven't put water out there, and I really, really need to. We just don't have a bucket of we don't have a block of water yet, And I need to bring a bucket out here and just feed them up and put spigots, but we'll get that eventually. But yeah, that's kind of how that works. So all right, there we go. Sorry, I'm texting my boyfriend back. For Cookie a blanket so she doesn't get cold. Yeah, we do. So what I usually try to do with the horses, if you guys haven't noticed, is I try to color coat. Um, like so each horse has like a color kind of assigned to them. So that's what we need to do for her is we need to figure out like what color would be good on her. So we could just stick with the magenta, or like we could do like a light pink, a red, or but she needs a color assigned to her, and then I can make her a halter and a blanket. But she just needs a color first. I feel like it could look good on her, but I don't know. But yeah, once we assign her a color, then I can definitely get her a blanket and a halter. So I think red would look nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So all right, well we can work on that real quick. Can get her a halter and a blanket. Okay, for that I'm gonna need some of the treated leather, so we can grab that real quick. Oh, it's in the house. I haven't brought it out here yet. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. All right, we'll do that. We've definitely got plenty of roses, so we definitely will have plenty of red dye. We'll never run out of that. Keep going in the wrong chest. There we go. All right, so we can just make... we'll go with that. I think that should be good enough. Oops. Okay, and then we need wool. Let's just start with that. So 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we need kelp, and then we'll need some iron nuggets as well. Like that. Okay, there we go. All right. Order, but when I try to, do you know the proper order? So you can go in basically any order. You just have to put the bridle on first. So once you put the bridle on, you can basically put them in any order you want to, but you have to put the bridle on first. That's kind of the only kind of expectation there is you have to put a bridle on first. But once the bridle's on, you can put anything on that you want. Okay, how many do I need for a saddle pad? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. Yeah, I do. Okay, it's just the leather I need. So I just need refined leather, and we can make a saddle pad too while we're at it, because we might as well. All right, there we go. We got it. That away. That away. And then our one little last bit of kelp. All right, there we go. All right, let's go put her halter and blanket on. So yeah, you can put it on in any order. It's just the bridle has to go on. That's like the only like expectation for that is the bridle has to go on first. It's kind of a weird thing, but yeah, that's just kind of how that works. So there we go. There's her halter and her blanket. Aw, the red does look good on her. There's a saddle pad, but when I looked for it, there was no saddle pad. It just didn't exist. No, so there is a saddle pad. They just call it a blanket in the swim mod. I don't know why. Ride any horses. Yeah, they call it blankets. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, they're called blankets, not saddle pads. So. All right, well, we can just put that right there. And there we go. Awesome. All right, now let's go slaughter some animals. Because we need food. Because I am struggling with that at the moment. We do have a little bit of food inside, but we do need to get rid of some of the animals because I've just bred them so much that we kind of have a bit of an animal takeover over here. Yeah, we do have quite a few cows. Okay. Cows are definitely the best source of meat for this. So, okay, are there any others that I want to get rid of? Nope, I think we're all good. All right, I will leave it at that for the cows. Turtles I watch are outdated and don't work anymore. Yeah, that tends to happen. All right, we'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of that one. And that'll be the last one we get rid of. The rest of them I'll leave alone for right now. All right, pigs. I can get rid of a couple because we've got a couple extras now. So, like, that one I'll keep. This one I won't, though. Oh, crap. Ah! See, this is why I hate pig pens. Is that a sheep in there? Yes, it is. I don't know how in the world the sheep got in there, but they did. So, well, I'd kill it, but I can't get in there without getting myself shit. Where are you, a butcher now? Yes, I am a butcher now. I did eat like a good whole steak yesterday, and we don't have enough chickens to get rid of right now. So, well, I will get rid of that one because I don't want that one. Okay, the rest of the chickens are sleeping. All right, there we go. You're gonna starve. I know. Why do you think I was just butchering animals? Jeez. Okay, I noticed. Good lord. Man. Okay. Now I can cook some food. There we go. And then any of the chicken I get, I put in the food bowl for the dog. All right, there we go. That should take care of that. Okay, I can go ahead and put that up there. And that's just about it, I think. All right, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think we did. Excuse me. I just thought you were going insane. I mean, fair, but also, what the heck? But that's going to be it for today. It's almost 12:30. I am tired, and I do have work all day tomorrow. So I do want to go to sleep, and I also want to call my boyfriend. So I am going to get off here. But we did some good progress today. We got some good stuff with the horses. I'll miss you. Aw. Oh my gosh, my boyfriend's so cute. Ah! Okay, sorry. So yeah, we did do quite a bit today. Probably I won't stream tomorrow, but I'll tell you what I will. Actually, never mind. There's zombies there. I don't want to do that. But I will tomorrow and probably Tuesday as well. I am going to try to finish off our little balcony here. So I'll put like a fence here. We'll probably put some chairs up. We'll put the posts down there as well. So I'll work on that too. So I won't, I'm not gonna be lazy about it, but I am gonna work on a couple things, probably tomorrow and Tuesday, and then I don't really know when I'm gonna stream again. I will try to Friday, Saturday. I should be able to, and I might stream. Oh, geez, I don't know. I again, like with work, I just don't know. I don't know when. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know how work is gonna be. That's legitimately it. So, oh my gosh, that's an Enderman. We need an Enderman so bad. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're gonna, we're gonna pray we get an Ender Pearl. Oh gosh, and now we have to deal with a zombie too. Shh. Okay. Ooh, I gotta be careful, or I'm gonna die. Oof. Yes, I know, I know, I know. You're upset at me. I did that on purpose. Okay, come here, Enderman. Hang on. We need ender pearls so we can make more blocks of water. So freaking bad. So but yeah, I don't know when I'm going to stream. Probably like hopefully Friday, Saturday, and then hopefully I'll be able to do yay, ender pearl. Hallelujah. And then hopefully we'll be able to do like another stream sometime this week. So maybe Tuesday. It legitimately will just depend on how I'm feeling when I get back from work. So that'll kind of be the thing there. Um, so I'll work on getting the rest of the house done Monday, and then I might stream Tuesday. Again, depends on work. And then I'll probably work on some mob killing, get some levels up, hopefully get more blocks of water going, and just kind of get some more aesthetic stuff done. The fishing dock. Yes, we can work on that probably next stream is probably what we'll do. And then hopefully next stream we can bring home another horse. And then we can start doing some riding and stuff. I also again want to get a round pen in as well. So I do want to work on that as well. So anyway, so that's gonna be this week and the next stream's kind of goals for that. And that should be about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, my Ko-Fi link is down below. So is my GoFundMe link. Those are both there. So if you guys want to check those out, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week. Sorry, couldn't think. A wonderful rest of your week. And we'll just go from there. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.